Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about focus and focus listeners. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my GUI window right here. And if you notice right now, I have the Celsius text field selected. And what that means is that the Celsius text field has focus. Now if I hit Tab, that goes to the button. So now the button Convert has focus. If I hit Tab again, go to Fahrenheit, the Fahrenheit text field now has focus. You can also click on different fields. So now because I'm clicking on Convert, each time I do, the Convert button has focus. When I click on the Celsius text field, anytime you go back and forth between different elements, that's called focus traversal. And so one of the things we're going to need to be able to do in our program is to keep track of the focus, because the focus is going to help us determine which field has the number we're going to use to do the appropriate conversion to the other value. Okay, let's close the GUI and let's start talking about focus listeners. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find field 1 and field 2. So what I do is I am going to begin to say field 1 dot add, and then capital F, add focus listener. Hit enter. Inside the parentheses, you'll want to type the following: new space focus listener, empty parentheses. Making sure that your cursor is exactly where mine is, you're going to type a beginning curly brace and then hit enter. And it's going to create a closing curly brace. Now at this stage, you should still have focus listener underlined and add focus listener. So here's what we're going to do. Put your cursor above focus listener and then go down to the first selection, import focus listener. And the cool thing is that Java or Eclipse just imported at the very top. I'll click on this plus sign. It imported the focus listener for us. That's a nice feature. Now, again, highlight above focus listener because it's still underlined, and we're going to click on, do this again, add unimplemented methods. And two methods should appear. One of them is called focus gained, and the other one is called focus lost. Now, I'm going to do all of this also to field 2. So what I do is I highlight, make sure that the period is selected, and highlight everything down to this point right here. Right click and choose copy. Now click here, enter, enter. I'm going to type field 2, and then I'm going to paste using Control V on my keyboard. And this will also add a focus listener to field 2. Okay. Now for right now, I just want to print out to the screen if I have gained focus. So in the section where I'm saying field 1.add focus listener, I'm going to say system.out.println field 1 has the focus. Once I've typed that, I'm going to scroll down to my focus gained on field 2, and I type in system.out.println field 2 has the focus. Now as far as focus lost is concerned, that's not a useful feature for this application, so we're going to leave that blank. So let me show you what's going to happen now when we run our program. So here's our GUI window, and already down here it has said field 1 has the focus. Now when I click on field 2 has the focus. And so now I can see that my focus listeners are working. It's not terribly interesting, but now I know that at least they're working. Okay? So that's important. So now I close that. So that's how you add a focus listener to your object. You use the add focus listener method, and we create a brand new focus listener while we add it, and we get to choose what our focus gained and our focus lost methods do. That's what we're going to do in this particular video. Next up, we have to create a helper class that's going to keep track of which text field has the given focus. God bless you, wherever you are today.